What's up, guys? Dean Solomon here, and today we're going to be talking about why it's important to bulk. I'm going to go through a couple reasons on why it's important to bulk, and what are the benefits that you're getting out of it, and yeah. So let's just dive right into it. So the first point, the reason bulking is important is obviously to put on muscle. So obviously the name kind of gives itself away, bulking. So when you're bulking, the whole goal of bulking is to put on as much muscle mass as you possibly can. Now, obviously when you're bulking, you don't want to, go on a dirty bulk. What a dirty bulk is, basically it's when you just don't track calories, you eat an excessive amount, and you just start piling on body fat. And obviously there's a set rate at which you can build muscle at. So basically the goal is to just eat basically just enough calories to, bulk up and without excessively getting fat or obese or whatever it is. So make sure basically that, you don't get those two mixed up, a lean bulk versus a dirty bulk, right? So, and personally, from my own experience, I've tried a dirty bulk before, and you don't really gain much out of it. Yes, you do put on muscle, but there's a certain set rate where you can put muscle on. You can't, it's not like, okay, the more I eat, the bigger I'm going to get. That eventually stops at some point. So that's reason number one. Now, the second reason you want to bulk, right? Obviously, well, the second reason it's important. You want to build muscle maturity. Muscle maturity, now obviously it takes time to get muscle maturity. However, when you're bulking, I guess in a sense it's easier to gain that muscle maturity quickly. Obviously when you're bulking though, you don't want to be, like I said before, you don't want to be excessively, just high in body fat. What you want to be is you want to find basically like a middle ground where you say, okay, I look lean enough to be on a bulk, but you also don't need to be shredded, nor do you need to be obese or, just overweight. So, basically what I'm trying to say is you could be a little bit above maintenance and still enjoy your physique. You won't have maybe a six-pack, but you'll have maybe a flat stomach. So, which you could live with, over like a couple months time. I mean, so definitely building muscle maturity is essential to, to basically building your physique. So definitely keep that in mind for sure. The third reason that bulking is important is when you're cutting, right? When you're in a cutting phase or even a maintaining phase, right? It's harder to get stronger unless, of course, you're a beginner. A beginner, that's an exception because you're just starting out in the gym. You already previously, you weren't going to the gym. So if you go to the gym for the first time, and then go for a couple months, you're just gonna get stronger. That's when, like, they call it your newbie gains, when you get your newbie gains and stuff like that. But over time that's gonna fade away, and you're gonna have to basically increase your calories because you're gonna plateau and you're just not gonna see, any progress in the gym. So basically, when you're an advanced lifter, you want to be consuming a little bit above maintenance. Like I said, just a lean bulk. You don't want to do like a dirty bulk, something too excessive. So definitely keep that into consideration when you're doing that. And another thing is when you're bulking, basically you could add more volume to your workouts, right? If you're cutting, let's just say you're in a cutting phase or something like that, you can't handle huge amounts of volume. What's going to happen is you're not going to feed your body enough nutrients to actually repair the damaged muscle that you damaged over the workout. So it will actually be in a way you'll be overtraining, because you're just going to be breaking down too much muscle tissue, and you won't be able to actually repair it and make it bigger, and obviously your strength is going to go down. So bulking obviously provides a lot of benefits. So definitely, if you guys you're still like in your lifting career, like you just started it, like you're not even like 5 years of experience, let's say you're like 2, 3, 4, I would still be at least if you're gonna do something, at least either maintain or do a lean bulk, right? So basically the difference between maintaining and doing a lean bulk, like in terms of calories, is probably like 300, 400 at most calories above your maintenance. So make sure you're getting quality nutrition in. Obviously you want to eat stuff that it's in its natural state. You don't want to be eating McDonald's or Subway or whatever it is. You just ideally 80% of the time eat stuff that's in its natural state. Don't pig out on just crap, really, because ideally, I mean, you want to get the just quality stuff, and you want to get stuff that has vitamins and all kinds of stuff, because actually if you get those kinds of things in, you're just gonna have to supplement as much. Ultimately, you won't have to supplement as much because you'll be getting those vitamins in from different kinds of foods and all kinds of stuff like that. So definitely try to get the quality of the nutrition down, and obviously the calories, and that's it. I mean, there isn't really too much to it. It's not hard to do. It's just time consuming. Like if you're gonna bulk, like you could obviously, it's not time consuming at all. Just if you're gonna bulk, just make sure you don't go over like a lean bulk. You want to be, you still want to maintain a lean physique year round. You don't want to, you don't want to have too much to grab on, essentially. So just, make sure, just put a limit on yourself, like how much you can eat, right? Because a lean bulk's going to be enough. And that's it. Just don't overeat, or don't starve yourself at the same time if you want to cut. I mean, if you really want to shed down some body fat, what you could do is you could just do a short mini cut. So maybe for like 2 weeks or a month. So yeah, that's it. I mean, it's not too difficult. I know you guys can do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, smash that like button, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.